What's up, everybody? You already know who it is. You got Wags My Tag, and I'm inside your eye. I'm like looking at you right now. And today I'm going to be talking about a subject that I brought up in a conversation last week, and I was surprised that they hadn't heard it before. It's a scientific theory, and it's kind of mind-blowing. I mean, I'm just going to tell you because you've probably never been educated on the subject, so I'll give you my vague interpretation of what I can understand about it. Okay, so if you believe in evolution, right, you understand that things change over time, and they natural selection has its process, and more superior animals move down the food chain and more favorable traits increase, right? So you have early Homo sapiens, right? Early humans, right? Still in primate form, right? And they're in the jungles of Africa, where that is the heart of the world, where we kind of can all agree that's where life came from. It arose there. And then you have desertification happening. So you have these primates that are inside the jungle, and they're losing out their forest because, you know, gradually over time climates change, and so do the regions of land. So the regions of land are changing, the desert's moving in, so they are forced out into the savannah. So they're now in these plains. They have to change their environment up. There's not trees around for you to swing around and avoid predators. You have to be much more cautious. But also, while they're in these fields, they're also looking for food as well. So you're in the same field as an ox, as a cattle animal of the time, and from the cow patties arise toadstools. Everyone knows that that's what toadstools rise from. And these are psilocybin mushrooms. So, of course, at some point, it's completely logical to think that some primate ate a psilocybin mushroom, right? So they eat the psilocybin mushroom. And one crazy thing about mushrooms, I don't know if anybody's ever been on them, but what the psilocybin has an effect on the visual acuity on your eye. It allows you to see everything more brightly. That's why people say, oh, all the colors and everything. That's why everything's so vibrant, because your eyes have increased. And when a monkey would take this, say they took it, and then that allowed them to see a predator farther away, right? And they ended up not dying. The mushrooms could have been a great thing. The mushrooms also create crazy religious experiences, spiritual experiences, right? So touching any kind of the smartest animal in the area, if it could get its hands on that, it could maybe take something back. You know, some people take mushrooms and they gain a perspective on it. Also, when you take psilocybin, the language portion in your brain lights up. So a early primate could take this and then start kind of figuring it out. I mean, repeatedly they keep doing it. They might be able to utter words or come up with a code, and then that code turned into some grunts, and that grunts turned into something else, and that's what allowed us to converse with each other, and that's what jump-started evolution. And that's the one of the more logical explanations on how the human brain size increased faster than any other animal of all time, and there's really no explanation to that gap. And this is a great theory, and it's also a mind blower to think that we as humans could be here because of mushrooms. It's crazy to think, but it's also a pretty illogical argument if you want to break it down. So it's just a theory. I mean, that's really what it is, but it's meant to make you think, right? Isn't that kind of crazy that something as that could happen, right? And if something as influential as that, maybe the thing that made us us, it's illegal now. I mean, that's kind of weird. That might have been our Kickstarter, and we're not allowed to have it anymore. But it's whatever, you know. So if you like this video, if you like this information that I gave you, rate, comment, subscribe. Peace, guys.